The motto here is that the cookie jar is always full. Welcome to the Mark Preece Family House. I'm being joined by Patty Major, who is the executive director of the house. Patty, the cookies are still warm.
Aren't they amazing?
They're still warm.
They're still warm. I know, and the house smells like cookies too, doesn't it?
Oh, this is so incredible.
I know, it's a bit tricky being here with so many cookies all the time.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
Okay, they're delicious too.
Aren't they good?
Yeah. Homemade cookies, there's really nothing like it. Speaking of homemade, you want people to feel like they're at home here, correct?
We do.
Tell me a little bit about the house.
So for those of us who don't know what we do, we are a home away from home for families who have a loved one in one of the Hamilton area hospitals. So for us, we serve all of Hamilton Health Sciences, but we are located just steps away from the Barton. We're just steps away from the Hamilton General.
Okay.
So most of our families, about 80% of our families, are actually have a loved one there.
Okay. So I mean, you're a Hamilton-based facility.
We are.
But you serve areas throughout. So you've got a lot of people coming in from Kitchener. You've got a lot of people coming in from Niagara region.
Absolutely.
I mean, how far do people kind of come in from?
Actually, they can come over from all over the world, to be honest. It really depends on sort of what the situation is and what the trauma is. Having said that, probably about 50% of our family are from either Niagara, Kitchener, or Wellington area.
Okay.
And then the other 50% is pretty much all over Ontario, out of province and out of country.
And I know what you guys aim to do here is make people feel as comfortable as they possibly can while they're dealing with a loved one in care. So it feels like home.
Absolutely.
You've got living spaces, you've got communal areas, you've got coffee stations, you've got a full-blown kitchen downstairs.
Okay.
What would it look like for a family member coming in here? They check in and then what?
So it really depends on the reason that they're here and how much time they're spending at the hospital. Some families might stay 1 or 2 nights, where other families might be here for months on end, really depending on what's going on. But when we bring them here, we check them in, make sure that they feel comfortable with all the space, and then they have a room that becomes theirs during their stay. And one of the things that we hear from families quite often actually is it's not just a place to stay, it's a place for community. So families now meet other people who are going through such similar situations that they become friends, lifelong friends really, for that matter.
And just people that they can use as sounding boards that understand exactly what they're going through.
Exactly.
And there's no limit to how long people can stay.
Correct.
So people can stay as long as they need to, as long as they've got a family member in care. And it's not just for adults.
Correct.
Okay.
So we serve families from basically patients who are in need, again, trauma. So while the majority of the loved ones and the patients are adults, we certainly serve patients of children as well.
Okay, and that teen rage when they kind of age out of, say, Ronald McDonald House, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's so much to explore here. We're going to check in with actually a really good friend of the show's downstairs in the kitchen momentarily. We're going to speak to some family members that are staying at the home right now. So make sure you stay with us. There's a lot more coming up on Morning Live. Welcome back to the Mark Preece Family House, where we are joining our good friend, Marisa Mariella, who we all know from cooking with us right on here on Morning Live. But you're here for a different reason today. You are a busy lady.
And I'm very grateful for all these opportunities. So here we are in the community kitchen for the Mark Preece home. Have you ever been not well and someone's made you a bowl of soup or brought you a batch of muffins?
Yes.
You're very kind.
You.
So you know how that makes you feel, right?
Of course.
So the people, the residents here, have a heavy burden of taking care of a loved one, and we know what that feels like. They're exhausted. The last thing on their mind is food, right?
Of course.
And yet this is a time where they really need to take care of themselves.
True.
So that's what this program is all about. We're taking care of other people as they take care of their loved ones.
And it's called our Time for Dinner program.
Yes.
Now, you're a one-man show, and we can
Never.
see,
I'm never a one-man
see
show.
what you do on the show most of the time, and it's you in the kitchen, but it's so lovely here that you're able to bring in other members of the community to help out.
It's always a team. It's never just me, but certainly a community kitchen like this is perfect for a ladies' night out, or maybe your own family. I've come here with my family to cook for others.
Corporate events,
Exactly.
team building.
There's charitable receipts available. So you do the planning. You plan your menu. You don't have to be an expert cook or chef. Just make something that makes you feel good to offer to others. Like, for example, this program is called Cooking with Seniors from Abroad Trauma and Mental Health Services. And so this program here brings together newcomer women. And look at the feasts that we're creating.
Seniors. I don't see any seniors in here.
Emily, I like you.
These women are amazing, working so hard and diligently, and they know exactly what they're doing, of course. They're under the helm of you.
Oh, well, you're very kind. But that's just the thing, you know, you make whatever you want to make.
Yeah.
And what makes you feel good. And it doesn't have to be anything elaborate or expensive. You know, the cold weather's coming. How about a pot of chili? Or just come and make some soup and salad.
Yeah.
They have a barbecue here. You can make some hamburgers and sausages.
They can be easy.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
And honestly, the most rewarding part is when the residents come down and they are choked by tears, really, because they're so grateful. And so many of them will say, oh my gosh, I haven't had a home-cooked meal in weeks.
Yeah.
And you can just see the stress just melts away, even if it's just for a few minutes while they enjoy a really nutritious meal. It's more than just feeding the tummy, right? You gotta take care of the soul and the spirit.
And you were just such a perfect representative
Well, you're
to
very
do that.
kind.
It's
I'm
so
very grateful
true.
for all of this.
And this is incredible. Maurice is here almost 1 to 2 times a week, helping with, cooking a meal for the residents that live here for a brief period of time. But coming up, we're going to be talking to a family member who is living the experience. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I know you're thinking I'm here for another cookie, but I'm not. I just really wanted to showcase the beautiful lobby and the beautiful hallways that they have here at the Mark Preece Family House. Now, we're showcasing one of the rooms that they have here where we are meeting with a family member. This is Julie, and Julie has a family member in hospital here in Hamilton. Thank you so much for joining us, Julie.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it. Tell us a little bit about what your experience has been like here at the house.
Well, we didn't know what to expect because I'd never heard of the Mark Preece House. It was actually the community intervention coordinator from the program at the hospital that told us about it. And we knew that my brother would get the best possible health care at the hospital, but we didn't expect much for Mom and me, who'd be here with him. But this has exceeded our expectations 10 times. You come here, you feel at home. If you're homesick, you can go downstairs to the kitchen and cook a meal and you feel like you're right back at home. Gives you a little bit of taste of home. And it also gives you a place to recharge. You can talk with other family members who are going through sort of the same thing you are, or better situations for some other families. You help each other out. It's very diverse. There are some, I've met families from Timmins, New Liskeard, Ottawa, who are very French-speaking. Mom and I happen to be bilingual, French and English, so we help each other out.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And so you can come to your room, you recharge. It's very quiet. It's clean.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's tall ceilings. You can breathe here, and recharge because it's very draining to be at the hospital with all that. With all that implies, It's
definitely a different environment, and what resonated the most with me is that when we were talking off camera, you said, you can have a breakdown, you can cry, you feel safe, you feel seen, whereas in other public areas, it's a bit uncomfortable or a bit awkward.
It is, yeah. I don't know if the staff gets training here, but if not, then whomever hires knows how to hire. They can pick out the empathic ones.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sympathy. I will go to my room, I will have a rest, I'll come out and a family member's still there, just getting stuff off their chest with a staff member, which I think is great because sometimes you can't do that with family members because you don't want to put more on them,
You almost need like an unbiased sounding board.
Correct, yeah. And I remember one of them said she had come in with 3 or 4 family members. She was the only one staying here with her son. Her husband was in hospital. And they were like, is it okay if we all go downstairs? I'm like, absolutely. You go and you envelop her in love and you love on her. And I just thought that was great.
Yeah, they're very, very welcoming here.
Absolutely.
And it's such a beautiful setting. They've really taken attention to detail, and it's just it's so welcoming.
It is.
Yeah.
And you walk in and it's like a spa almost, where you're like,
Yeah.
you know,
You
so
can release. And you've been here for?
April 15th is when we checked in.
Okay. And the great thing about it is that you're always welcome here.
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll stay as long as you need.
Absolutely. We've had family members who've come for a weekend, and they've found rooms for them to be here, so we
that's
can all be
wonderful.
together.
Yeah.
It's great. It's walking distance to the hospital, which is also very.
It's convenient because you can get out, you can get some exercise, you can clear your head.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes, the emotional charge, I wouldn't want to be driving.
Yeah,
when
of course.
some of the things we've gone through here are pretty heavy.
Yeah.
And so to be able to just walk is great.
Okay.
And
Well, we really appreciate you taking just a few moments out of your very busy day, because I know you're working here and spending time at the hospital. So thank you so much for your time.
You're most welcome.
There's lots more coming up from the Mark Preece Home on Family Morning Live. Well, we're switching gears a little bit here. We are talking about Fall for Beer 2025. Patty, a big fundraiser to help an amazing cause. Tell me about the event.
It is. So we do 2 fundraisers a year. Our golf is in May, and the Fall for Beer is in November of every year. And one thing a lot of people don't realize is we're not government funded, so we do really rely on the community for the support in keeping our house open. So this fundraiser is a really big one for us, and this is our 4th year hosting it at Shed, and we're really looking forward to it. It's going to be another really fun night.
And the beer, of course, is served by Mark. Hi, Mark.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right, tell us about this lager.
Salted lime cerveza, easily our most popular beer year-round, even in the wintertime. Think of a little salt, a little real lime juice, not fake stuff, poured into the beer. I will tell you, the people that don't like beer, and believe it or not, there are a few of them, tend to renew.
I'm one of those people.
Well, people that don't like beer tend to like this one. So tell me what you think.
Okay, wait, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, Patty. Cheers. 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 Okay.
This one's my favorite.
That's
Right?
refreshing.
You know, you should really serve it with a little wedge of lime on the side. It's kind of the Caesar effect. People see that, and then they want to get another one, you know?
I love this. Okay, now
All
what's
right.
this one? Quickly.
This one, easily our most popular seasonal beer,
Okay.
the Cherry Lager, available in the LCBO, all over the province. I always thought this was
Thank
going to
you.
taste a little like maraschino cherry juice in a beer. It's going to be real sweet. Not the case. We get our cherries from Cherry Lane, which is right next door to our
We
winery.
know Cherry Lane.
Right? You know
They're
Cherry
friends of
Lane?
ours.
Yeah. And it's a sour cherry, so it's got
yeah.
more of a sour taste to it. So again, most popular seasonal beer going at the brewery.
All right, cheers.
Beautiful.
Cheers.
Good way to
Cheers.
start the morning, huh?
All right, not bad.
Oh, another good one.
Ooh,
Right?
I think I like that one better.
They keep getting better. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, well, why should people attend this festival, Patty, besides the beer, obviously?
Besides the beer, we're also going to have some wood-fired pizza. We're going to also have some salad. But this year actually is the first year doing Dueling Pianos Niagara, which is a really exciting entertainment piece for us. And if anybody has experienced dueling pianos before, you know it's a really, really fun night. I know Shed often sells out with Dueling Niagara. But it's one of those things that, again, it's such a great thing for community.
Yeah.
It's an easy ticket to purchase. You know, you can go onto our website. Tickets are already on sale.
Okay.
And it's just a fun night. If you like to have fun, and it's a great thing to bring out either a group of friends or even coworkers.
Yeah.
And if you like beer, you like food, you like wine, we have wine
Yeah.
too, and you like helping families, it's the perfect event for you.
All right, well, it is time to raise a glass and celebrate for a great cause. It's happening Tuesday, November the 4th at the Shed, otherwise known as Shawn Ed Brewing Company. Thank you so much, Mark, for being here.
Thanks,
Thank you, Patty,
Thank
for
you.
hosting us
Thank
today.
you. This was a very fun morning.
For more information, you can head to their website, and you can also get it on ours at chch.com.